It's Friday, it's the weekend, it's time to enjoy another entertaining board. Once again, rely on your delicatessen to supply you with lovely dips, cured meats and cheeses, and make one thing yourself. And today that one thing, Emma and everyone at home, is pickled mushrooms. So I have 100 ml of red wine vinegar. On the heat, simple. 60 ml of water. You can adjust the sugar and the water content at home. Some people like a sweeter pickling liquor.
Yep.
So they might put in equal parts sugar to vinegar, but I'm putting in 60 grams of white caster sugar. So that's gonna come to the boil, and this is a really quick recipe. So once that comes up, we're gonna pour it over our gnocchi mushrooms. Now I have about 100 grams here. You could use any type of mushrooms you wanted. You could use button mushrooms, portobello mushrooms, browns, anything.
I love fungi and all the different varieties that it brings. Like, it's incredible. Look how marvellous they are. Anyway.
They're really nice ingredient to use. And they're so accessible these days. When I used to go into the grocery stores when I was younger, gnocchi mushrooms were like a foreign ingredient. I'm just gonna start getting my board together because it is honestly that quick. With my entertaining boards, it's all about pairing classic flavors. So I have goat's cheese and black truffle. They go really well with the mushrooms, and then they pair really well with smoked salmon. And I also have some black lavash, just for a pop of color.
We're boiling here.
Perfect. Can you just pour that straight over the mushrooms, Emma?
Sure.
And those mushrooms will be ready in a minute. It is important to pour it over while it's still hot because that does speed up the process.
Absolutely.
If you put them in cold, it is fine. Just throw it in the fridge, leave it for a couple of hours to overnight, and then you've got a lovely pickled mushroom. See, look at them. They already changed colour. They're softening up a bit. You can see that.
Yeah.
I don't want to make them mushy though. I still want a little bit of that mushroom texture. You know, a raw mushroom, it's really nice.
Yummy.
Happy?
Like that. Yeah, good. It's a very vibrant smoked salmon.
Entertaining boards should be as visually striking as they are delicious.
How good that goes. That's dramatic.
Do you want to open up the dip for me, Emma?
Yeah, sure.
With my entertaining boards, I like to keep them quite clean, you know, 4 or 5 ingredients. I have been partial in the past to 15 or 20 different things. That's an Emma board.
I love this philosophy because you have more control about what you're offering in regards to flavours. So if you get everything on the board, the flavour is going to work. Where if you have a selection of about 15 or 20 ingredients, you're not quite sure, and then you end up having a big kind of blancmange.
Now just the lavash, just cracking it over my board. That looks lovely. Do you want to put a bit of that black pepper over the salmon as well?
Sure. I can do that.
Look at this. Yeah, great.
Beautiful.
If you are like Emma and with your entertaining boards you want 15 different things, I suggest making 3 different boards of 5 ingredients.
Rather than pick your own adventure. There's nothing wrong with that either.
There is nothing wrong with a pick your own adventure on the board.
Like little fairy magic land, aren't they?
They are.
Little
And I'm
mushrooms.
still getting a really strong mushroom flavour, which is great, but I'm getting the acidity to cut through, which is going to go so well with the rich salmon and the creamy goat's cheese dip. Look at the colours on that.
Yum.
The whites, the blacks, the reds, contrasting, but it's also flavours that go together.
Oh my God.
I'm just thinking the mushrooms are tying in with the truffles and the goat's cheese is going so well with the smoked salmon. With a little bit of thought in my pickled mushrooms, and then I let the Chris's Heritage dip and some lovely smoked salmon from the deli hall at the Queen Victoria Market do the rest of the work for me.
It's unreal. This is just perfect.
Enjoy your weekend, everyone, and hopefully you'll get to have a lovely dip and some nice smoked salmon with it.